let's talk about what it means when frequencies conflict and what that can look like. And I want to give you guys some examples of this, okay? Because when we're talking about anchors of the matrix, people in 13 energy, for example, and what society has been built on in general, and here's the thing, it's not necessarily malevolent, okay? But it is a prominent energy, an energy most people are born into, okay? And even those of us that are spiritually awake at this point, I would argue we're all in 13 energy at one point. And then it evolves through experience, through the gaining of information, right? Additional insight, experiences, like I just mentioned, right? All of these things culminate into an awakening. Now, let's give some examples of this. The conscious community is typically in 14 energy or 17 energy. Okay, so, and then dips in and out of 15 energy. Okay, so here's what I want to talk to you guys about. When you have someone, let's say, who's in these energetic states, surrounded by people in 13 energy, it can feel heavy, it can feel restrictive. It can feel like they're out to get us, like they're out to keep us from growing, like they're out to stop us from ascending further, right? But that it's not really fair to say that, okay? Because they a lot of times just don't have awareness, and they're not intentionally trying to stop something. It's just they don't understand it. They don't resonate with us. So they can't necessarily help to promote our creations. For example, I can't expect someone who lacks spiritual sight to sit here and have a conversation about numerology with me. They can't grasp it. They can't recognize it. Okay? Do you see what I'm saying? And I don't take that personally. It just shows me what frequency they're in. Okay? Because then when I am blessed with someone in 14 energy and they're interested and intrigued and even better, have their own information to provide to the conversation, right? That's super exciting, but that's rarer. Now, let me give another example. Let's say we have two people in rehab. Let's say one is in 16 energy and the other in 17 energy. If you're someone that follows my content and has been trying to grasp my system, why do you think there's going to be conflict there? Here's why. When you have someone in 17 energy, this is someone who is intentionally navigating the realm of 7 or navigating the realm of 7 because they've been gifted the awareness needed to do so, or they've earned the awareness needed to do so through experience, through failure, through repeated attempts. Okay, it has taken time to acquire this level of awareness. Okay, so now they're ready to do the work. They recognize how their addiction has negatively impacted their life. They recognize the patterns. They recognize how glorifying certain behaviors has restricted them and led to negative outcomes. Okay, so when they are having to interact with or listen to or witness someone in 16 energy, why would they be angered? Here's why. Because when you're in 16 energy, you're still having to cultivate experiences to gain awareness. This is it being navigating the realm of 6, just standard, basic, day-to-day diurnal life, the cultivating of daily experiences, okay, that are needed to allow you to better understand the resonance of 7. These people don't yet understand the negativity held in the realm of darkness. The negativity held within themselves, their own toxicity, their own glorification of negativity, street life and things like that. They don't have the awareness yet, okay? An example of this would be someone who's younger. You think back to when you were young, thinking we knew it all without experience or actual wisdom to back it up, right? If you still glorify a certain lifestyle, you're not going to be putting in the work to transform and to attain the resonance of 8, which is what 17 energy is ready to do. They're ready to dive inward, look at their own darkness in order to achieve true balance. 16 is not ready to do that. 16 is still walking in the realm of darkness, dealing with difficulty, dealing with secrecy and opposition and all of these things, right? And they lack the awareness, okay? So this is an example of frequencies conflicting as well. Let's give one more example. Let's say you have someone in 12 energy, trying to connect with someone in 13 energy. 12 energy is someone who is trying to connect with others, but also trying to acquire greater stability as they relate to the world in general. Okay, this is someone who lacks stability in life. Okay, this may be someone who's in and out of jail. This may be someone who just can't really hold down a relationship. Okay, for various reasons. Okay, this could be a deadbeat parent. Okay, things of that nature. Okay, they just don't have the stability needed to be grounded and provide in the way that's expected. So when you have someone in 13 energy whose focus is material matters, stability, they've attained stability, there's a mismatch of resonance there, okay? There's an opposition of frequency. There's a conflict in frequency because they're on different levels. Now, the only way to truly help this planet ascend collectively is to continue working on ourselves, increasing our own frequency. And by doing so, touching the lives of those around us in such a way that reflects that frequency. And in due time, 13s will level up, okay? We won't feel so restricted. Energy will be put into greater endeavors, right? Collectively beneficial endeavors, right? Endeavors that are spiritual, endeavors that are humane, okay? Instead of endeavors that are focused on material matters. We can open the eyes of all. We can continue to open the eyes of ourselves. Have a great day.